Alright everyone, welcome back to Joeman's Land. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's spring here in Calgary, and this made me look at my YouTube analytics, and it's telling me that 40% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. So if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps. So if you're new to my channel, you might not know that I love to shoot with non-Z mount glass on my Z camera. Right now you're seeing me through the Z6 with the FTZII adapter with the 17-35 2.8 GED lens mounted on it. And while I have had Z glass in the past, which I loved, the price didn't really justify the end result, at least to me. And also as well, when I first bought my Z6, there were less Z mount options. But time has gone by, that has changed. And with that has also brought more third-party producers of Z mount glass. So we're all familiar with some of the main producers, right? Like Sigma, Tamron, as well as Viltrox. They all make lots of great lenses. And in fact, if you would like to learn about the Sigma drop, at least what I knew at the time that I made the video, check out my left hand here. Goes into some great APS-C lenses that they recently came out with. But today we're going to get into two of the more obscure third-party brands and talk a little bit about their new lens releases as reported on Nikon Rumors. Alright, so the first one was put out on April 4th, 2023, and it's on the upcoming soon Zhongyi Optics 200mm f4 full-frame lens for Nikon F and Z mount. So it's interesting they're doing it for both different mounts. They will soon announce a new 200mm f4 lens for the F plus Z mount. Here are the details. It's 11 elements, 7 groups, 9 aperture blades, minimum focusing distance of 0.48 millimeters, filter size is 67 millimeters, and it keeps going on, and the weight is 1,300 grams. Just having a look at the photos here, it looks like a pretty chunky piece of glass for sure. So this is made by a Chinese manufacturer, so that's cool. At a 200 f4, don't know if it's going to be a lens that I pick up right away, but you know, they think it's going to be right around $600 US, which, you know, for a Z mount lens, you know, that's not too bad. But let's look at the second lens now that I'm a bit more excited about. So Meike announces a new 85mm F1.8 full-frame autofocus STM lens for the Nikon Z mount for about $200. Man, that is so cheap. So you're getting an 85-1.8 with autofocus for $200 US. That's pretty darn good. So we're looking at 67mm filter size. It's full frame, 85. It goes 1.8 to f/22. It's 9 blades, 6 groups, 9 elements. This is an interesting lens. This is one that I would actually consider picking up. The form factor doesn't look too big. Looks pretty similar to the Viltrox 85s. So yeah, this is interesting. This could be a cool lens that I think a lot of people would be interested in, especially at a $200 price point. There are no 85mm lenses by any third-party producer for the Nikon Z system right now that come in at that price. Even the Viltrox is right around like $500 to $600 US. I think there also might be a Yugino lens coming up here at some point in the not so distant future as well. It's going to probably be around a 50mm. I'd have to confirm that, but I just remember reading something about that. So, alright folks, let's leave this one here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and in the comments below, please tell me which third-party lens producer you like the most for the Nikon Z system and why. I think there's a lot of us that could use some advice, tips, tricks, things like that when looking to purchase third-party lenses for the Nikon Z system. And if you haven't had a chance to check out my most recent video comparing Nikon to Nickelback, I highly recommend it. It's above my left hand here. Anyways, without further ado, let's leave this one here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember to take beautiful photos every single day. Don't do it for the views, do it for yourself, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Also as well, comment below what your favorite F-mount lens is adapted onto the Nikon Z system and tell us why. For me, it's the 50mm 1.4G. I just love how that lens looks, but maybe you've got one that you think is even better. Comment below.